Hi, I'm Alexander Ellingsworth, and I will be doing my general description on a toothbrush today. Um, Throughout history, there have been a variety of toothbrushes dating back to 1600 BC, and they started out as chewing sticks, tree twigs, bird feathers, animal bones, and porcupine quills. Um, the chewing stick was the first one ever to be found in China. It was basically just the end of a stick that was just chewed and then brushed with that end. The first bristle toothbrush was invented in China during the Tang Dynasty, and it had hog hairs on it for the bristles, not too clean. Later on, the toothbrush got adopted by the Europeans that had actually come from China and then went back to Europe. And this was around the 17th century. And their main one was also the frayed end of the stick, the chewing stick. That seemed to be the most common for toothbrushing. Later on, as it went throughout the 20th century, the toothbrush started to become more modernized and we started using synthetic fibers, which is what we see now on today's toothbrushes. For the modern day toothbrush, I have a diagram here. This is what a modern day toothbrush looks like. This is the brush, the head, and the handle. And actually, where the handle and the brush meet, there's another part called the neck that actually bends every so often, depending on what kind of toothbrush you buy. The modern day toothbrush is basically just straight, like this one here. Just straight. They're usually about 7 to 8 inches long. They really don't weigh that much. I actually weighed it, and it's about 0.40 ounces, 0.70, so very light. They differ in size and color depending on what kind you buy. You can buy electrical toothbrushes, which will obviously be thicker because it has that battery, so it'll be about that thick around where the handle is. And the head will actually be a little bit smaller, and there will be virtually no neck for the electrical toothbrushes. The, the three parts, like I said before, are right here. This is the head. These are the synthetic fibers, the bristles, brushes. The handle right along here. And there is a part called the neck right here where it meets along the head and the handle. Causes flexibility, more reach. This one doesn't really have a neck. It's a cheap toothbrush. The main functions of the toothbrush, main purpose of it anyways, to brush your teeth, good oral hygiene, to get in the back, get to the spots where you usually wouldn't get, stop bad breath, stop germs like gingivitis, but also has other uses as well. I use these to clean video game systems and platforms because I can get into the crevices and corners that I usually can't reach with a normal rag, or that dust blower won't get to. It's also used, I use it when I do drywall to apply plaster, and can be used in household to clean in between tiles and grout, all sorts of uses. It's not just meant for cleaning your teeth. So all in all, toothbrushes have multiple uses. Clean your teeth, clean your stuff in your house, clean your video game systems. You can clean your car tires with it. So it's actually a very useful tool to have around. So everybody has one. It's an everyday thing. If you don't have one, it's not good. Gross. So you'll basically find these in every household. You can buy them anywhere: grocery store, gas station, convenience stores, little shop places in the hospital. Everybody has toothbrushes. The sources I used for the history and the information on what a toothbrush is for would be the teeth and dental information for adults and children, dental care guide at simplyteeth.com, and Intelligent Dental is where I got my diagram and photo that labels the parts of the toothbrush. And that wraps it up for my presentation. Thank you for your time.